Hi friends, and welcome to this video. I'm going to show you why Center Parcs is the place to go when you're going on holiday with a toddler. So no, I'm not paid for this video. I am not affiliated in any way, and unfortunately I don't even get commission if you do go to Center Parcs. But basically I just loved it so much with my family. We went with Nanny and Granddad, aunties and uncles, and my 3-year-old toddler. So the reason that we loved it so much are in this video, and I'm going to show you that in a second. Before we do, I am Alina Ghost, and I am a mum who loves to overshare things. So I do videos twice a week on things like mum hacks, toddler things galore. I also do clean with me's and the house makeover because we are renovating. So if you want to see any of that, please do subscribe. Also, if you like the video, please do give me a thumbs up. I do these in my spare time and work full time as well, so it very much is appreciated. Without further ado, let's just get straight into it then. I would say number one thing is the fact that my son was able to interact with the wildlife. He was able to feed nuts to the squirrels. Even the birds came out. Ignore that pigeon that you'll see in a second. We saw beautiful birds, robins, magpies, and more. And basically you'll also see deer just outside of the lodges as well. So I absolutely love that. And that is a part of the Center Parcs experience. And I'd say that is one of the number one things that makes it super toddler friendly, that they get to interact with something that they wouldn't before. The next thing is the Blackboard. I absolutely love the chalk, but I do recommend bringing your own colours because I do find there's only one, but it gives us barrels of fun, and that is free as well, which is awesome. And the other thing I was going to say is the fact that they've got window locks, perfect for kids, and also they provide stools for every bathroom sink. If you have an active little one, this is the perfect place for you because you can bring scooters and bikes and not worry about their safety, because there shouldn't be any cars around, especially if it's not the first or the last day of your arrival and departure. Basically, you shouldn't see any cars on the road, and if you do, because there's patrol and Center Parcs, then they're super duper slow, so I wouldn't worry about that at all. And this is a lovely clip of my son riding for the first time on his little saddle in front of Daddy. Reason number 5, and that is a sandy beach in Center Parcs, which is absolutely lovely. I do recommend bringing your own bucket and spade because we had to buy one there, but it was so much fun that we have come back to this spot 2 or 3 times even because he loved it so much. So that is definitely a win-win. Right next to the sandy beach is the entrance to golf, and nobody expects the toddler to play perfectly, but they have so much fun putting the ball. The one thing I would say though is that it is an extra cost, but to me it was very much worth it, and we loved it as a whole family. Let's talk about something that was free, and that is the huge kids playground that they've got. Perfect for any age. Little babies were there, toddlers, even older kids were there. There's so much to do for them, from slides to swings and everything else, and it's completely free, which is fantastic, and it's right outside the restaurant, so if you wanted to, you can even grab a drink. Number 8, and that is the boat house. Basically, if you like going on a boat and on the lake, then this is the place for you because it looks like a whole family day of fun where you can all together go out into the lake and enjoy the wildlife, the trees, nature, and it's absolutely stunning with all the birds there as well. Swimming is one of the biggest reasons to go to Center Parcs, and it's not just about the slides. My son absolutely loved just a simple set of stairs in like a paddling pool, but there's everything from like whirlpools to baby lagoons, and also a kids area specifically for babies and toddlers where they could slide, they can splash. They've got these fountains, they've got these water irrigation games, and also more and more slides. A great kids activity that we did pay extra for was the Pots and Tots, and that is where they get to paint a ceramic item, and this time it was a plate that we were doing, but last year we actually did a car, so we had plenty of fun just painting, and actually we went with friends as well, so that was super nice, and we definitely recommend it. The next reason my son absolutely loved the Center Parcs trip, and that is because there was an arcade nearly every single restaurant. It felt like it anyway, don't get me started. He doesn't only love these at home, he was also glued to these games when we were there, and this one is the sports bar one. But basically there's lots of games, and his particular favourite is the bowling one, so we definitely think that is a great one for toddlers. I saw lots of little kids playing in that one. Speaking of bowling, we found life-size normal bowling in the place as well, and we absolutely loved it. My son is a huge fan of bowling in general, so we spent lots of time here as a family, and as you can see, my son absolutely adored throwing all of the bowls into the pins, and we had an absolute blast. Yes, you do have to book in advance, and it is an extra cost as well, but we found it was definitely worth going. Last but not least, the biggest reason why it's so great is because every single cafe and restaurant has a soft play area for the kids to give you some peace whilst you eat. And I don't see why other restaurants normally don't do this. And those are the reasons why we think that Center Parcs is perfect for you and your toddlers. We absolutely loved it, and I hope that you do too.